Hi everybody, thanks for joining us again. Dan Comm and Jim Sullivan from Humboldt Storage and Moving. Today we're here to talk a little bit about unexpected moves. We all know moving is extremely stressful, and it becomes even more stressful when around certain situations. For instance, death, divorce, foreclosure. All these things add another layer of stress on the move. Jim, you're very experienced in the industry. Can you tell us some stories or some advice that you have, what you've seen out there over the years?
Sure. I think obviously common occurrence that a moving company would get a call based on one of the events that you were just talking about. In my personal life, though, I've experienced the fact that having lost a parent and having one parent be in a house alone and having the concerns of wanting to do things quickly to get things taken care of, for the family. In my personal opinion, learning about it and dealing with it, taking a step back and kind of letting the situation maybe kind of take some time and not necessarily jumping right into quick decisions, and making sure that you have a plan and strategy. In my case, that's what we ended up doing, and I think it ended up working well. And actually, my mom ended up staying in her home a lot longer than I probably would have ever anticipated in my case, because that's where she was comfortable. Now, I realize that not all circumstances could be like that, that it might be that you're under the pressure to get out as quickly as possible. And we quite often, like I said before, get those calls, and we work with the folks to make sure we know, again, what's their expectations, what's their strategy, and how can we really help in that process and reducing their stress through, like you said, which is a very difficult time.
Right. Now I see a lot of situations out there where sometimes people are actually not even physically located in the area. Say, death is a great example. Say, a family member dies and you're not even physically in the area, and then you have to go to the residence and items are going a bunch of different places. I mean, do you have any advice for people that get stuck in that situation, how to deal with that?
Sure. I think, again, really sometimes just kind of taking a step back and really thinking through, what items you want to go where. Like you said, that happens a lot of times on estate moves in particular, that, there'll be 4 or 5 destinations and things like that. And really, I think getting advice and getting help from people is really the key to get through those things. One person really maybe can't take it on themselves, the whole project. So to be able to share that, whether it's with another family member, a friend, or a professional.
I agree. I mean, it makes so much sense. You're, an individual is under so much added pressure under this situation. Really, like you said, taking a step back and setting your limits makes, it's the most simple thing, but it's probably one of the most difficult things in this situation. And what a great piece of advice.
Yeah, and I think also too, we all want to, when things happen, we all want to help. We all want to run to the rescue and put out the fire per se as quickly as possible. And sometimes it's better again just to kind of, like you said, take a deep breath, relax, and then get moving from there.
Great, thank you.